So there's this look, this unmistakable look that you get from a woman when she has this ultimate desire for you, this sexual attraction for you. And it's sort of like this puppy dog look. And maybe you've heard this before when a woman gives you puppy dog eyes. You know, she's looking at you and her eyes are just wide open. And that's when she's attracted to you. But there's another look. There's a look where she is just gazing deep into your soul. And I've noticed this before whenever I've talked to a woman who I know is very attracted to me. And of course I knew because later on that was someone who I either dated or slept with. So this is a look that you have to watch out for when you're talking to a woman, because then you will know for sure that she is very, very interested in you. Again, this look is almost like she's looking into, like I said, your soul, but she's looking into the universe, like she's amazed. Like, you know that look that someone has or a kid has when they're watching something of amazement, like the circus? They're like, whoa, it's kind of like that. She's looking at you and her eyes are wide in amazement by what you're saying. And you can even tell when this is happening on a first date. You can tell when it's happening when you're getting to know someone. You can tell when it's happening when you first meet a girl, maybe 10 minutes in, if you've been able to trigger attraction. But this look is really intense. And I want you to look out for it because it is one of the signs of sexual attraction. But I'm going to give you a few more that definitely complement that. But that is the number one right there that I want you to look out for. And so a lot of guys, this might be difficult to be able to watch out for some of these signs because a lot of guys are kind of nervous. They're so in their head that they won't be able to pay attention to these signs because they don't really have enough practice going out and meeting women. Well, one thing you can do, if you don't know already, I have a program called Hooked, which you can check out at getherhooked.com, and that program will lead you into giving you all the steps you need to go out and start approaching so you're not so nervous anymore and you know how to actually spark some of this sexual attraction. I'll leave a link down below so you can check that out. But let's give you some more signs. So along with this, there's going to be moments when you're talking to her and you can tell she's either touching you a lot or she's like uncontrollably touching you a lot. Like she's trying to control herself. Like she can't help it. Like you see that her arm is going to touch you, or, you know, she keeps on kind of like hitting you when you're saying something. You know, maybe she's laughing at something and she's hitting you, or she's trying to, you know, grab you for some reason. Again, this is in the context of whatever the conversation is, but any kind of touching. But I want to be very specific here. It's not just her touching you, but also the interest in touching you. Sometimes a woman will know they want to touch you, but they're going to kind of hold back because they're a little bit nervous and they don't want to flirt too much because they don't want to show too much interest. So you almost see them trying to touch you, but then they kind of reserve themselves because they realize they're doing it too much. So if you're catching on to that, that is also a sign of sexual attraction because she's feeling like she wants to touch you because she wants to get physically close to you. Now, another one, which is similar to that, is physical proximity. So if a girl is trying to get closer to you, let's say you're not moving at all, and you're talking to a girl when you first meet her, maybe you're on a first date, and she's trying to get closer to you, or she's walking closer to you, or maybe she's trying to get closer to you, but she uses the excuse where she wants to hear you better. If she's trying to get closer to you, this is also a potential sign of sexual attraction. I want to be very clear here. Of course, all this could happen and she could not be sexually attracted to you. These are not, surefire signs. So just understand that if you're going to make a move with her, she could still potentially reject you, but of course you should go for it anyways because these are still good signs. And also goes without saying that you should get consent, sexual consent, if you were going to go further and make moves. But let's keep going. So we got her, looking at you, gazing at you, physical touch, doing it a lot, almost hesitating like she's trying not to do it that much. Proximity, that's another one. And here's another. Any kind of biting the lip or licking the lip could also be a sign. Okay, so she's kind of biting her lip a little bit, or she's licking her lips. Of course, she's not licking her lips on purpose to show you like, hey, I'm licking my lips, like, ooh, look what's going on. But she'll just do it. It's like a subconscious thing, okay? Any kind of attention to the lips. What this is when she's doing that is this is all subconscious. Girls will do that to flirt with you, but it's a subconscious way of flirting. They're not saying, okay, I'm going to bite my lip right now. I'm going to lick my lips right now. It's just something that a female does when she's feeling turned on, when she's feeling attracted. She will do that and not even know that she's doing it, okay? So I want you to pay attention to that as well. Here's the last one. This one is kind of obvious, but I have to throw it in there because a lot of guys aren't really realizing this. If a girl ever invites you over to her place, if a girl's ever like, come over, and of course, I gotta be clear here, this is, in a situation where you're not in a friend zone. This is a situation where she is inviting you over. You guys have already been on a few dates before, or maybe you actually end up meeting her out and about, and this is an initial interaction and she invites you over. This is also a sign that she's sexually attracted to you. Again, kind of obvious, but just remember, if that's happening, there's a good chance that she's interested. And of course, again, get consent. Don't just think, oh, I got all the signs, she's gonna wanna have sex. You don't know for sure. But again, these are good cues that she is. Check out getherhooked.com if you wanna get to that place. If you wanna get to the place where she is sexually attracted to you. Again, there's a link down below. Click on that link, watch that video, and learn about how to basically get her uncontrollably attracted to you and to desire you, so then you can actually see these signs. And it works. It works, but you have to use it, and there's some cool techniques on how to do it. So check that out, and let's hear from you in the comments down below. Have you ever seen these signs before? If you have, write them and tell us all about it, and I'll be in the comments as well. See you on the next video.